According to astronomers, there are planets out there that mirror some of Earth's features and leave open the possibility for life to exist. These exoplanets revolve around stars like our own Sun but are far beyond our solar system. Here are some recently discovered facts about planets, and the search for planets that may possibly support life. Number 1. The Mega-Earth, discovered in June 2014, Kepler 10c, or Mega-Earth, as it's been dubbed, lives in the constellation Draco, 560 light-years away. Kepler 10c orbits the old star of the Kepler system, formed around 11 billion years ago. A planet of Mega-Earth's size and mass, mostly rock, was previously thought impossible, especially since it was formed when the universe was mostly gaseous. Its diameter is more than 2 times as large as Earth, and it is nearly 17 times heavier. Research on Kepler 10c implies that astronomers shouldn't rule out old stars when they search for Earth-like planets, because if old stars can host rocky Earths too, then we have a better chance of locating potentially habitable worlds in our cosmic neighborhood. Number 2, Kepler 56b and Kepler 56c. Some like hot, but planets Kepler 56b and Kepler 56c might be too close to a blister star for comfort. According to Gongja Li of the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics, Kepler 56b and Kepler 56c exoplanets that orbit the Kepler 56 star, which shines about 2,800 light-years from Earth, will be swallowed by the star in a relatively short amount of time. As far as we know, this is the first time 2 known exoplanets in a single system have a predicted time of death, Li said. These planets are located very close to Kepler 56 star, closer than Mercury is to the Sun in our solar system. Because the star will continue to grow, the 2 planets will be subjected to immense heat while their atmospheres boil away. Number 3. Red dwarf planets. In looking for potentially habitable worlds beyond Earth, astronomers have focused on planets orbiting red dwarf stars. These stars are the most common star type, but research is starting to reveal that their orbiting planets may not be the best place to relocate a human population. The space environment of close-in exoplanets is much more extreme than what the Earth faces, said Jeremy Drake of the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics. These extreme weather conditions could include constant darkness and brutal stellar winds. The ultimate consequence is that any planet potentially would have its atmosphere stripped over time. Number 4. Planets circling white dwarf stars. Theorists at the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics have a clever idea. If we look for traces of industrial pollutants on other planets, this may lead to proof of advanced civilizations living on distant worlds. Soon, scientists will be able to use the new, specialized James Webb Space Telescope, which should be able to detect ozone-destroying chemicals, like those found in solvents and aerosols, on other planets. Of course, there's a catch. The telescope is only able to detect these pollutants on planets similar to Earth that orbit a white dwarf star. When stars like our Sun die, white dwarf stars are what are left behind. The James Webb Space Telescope cannot detect pollutants on a planet that orbits a star that is still burning like our Sun. Nevertheless, this intriguing theory about pollutants in distant planets could very well lead to news of advanced civilizations of extraterrestrials living in a parallel universe to ours. People often refer to ETs as little green men, but the ETs detectable by this method should not be labeled green since they are environmentally unfriendly, said Avi Loeb of Harvard, one of the co-authors of the theory. Number 1. Koi 314c. This planet has astonishingly similar attributes to Earth, so maybe we're onto something. Or maybe not. In January 2014, an international team of astronomers discovered the first exoplanet that has the same mass as Earth. However, its differences from Earth are crucial. Koi 314c has a very low density compared to Earth. It's only 30% denser than water. This means we couldn't walk on its surface. It's also much too hot for human life. Estimates put the planet's temperature at around 220 degrees Fahrenheit. Koi 314c proves that there is no clear dividing line between rocky worlds like Earth and fluffier planets like water worlds or gas giants, said David Kipping, the lead author of the discovery from the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics. Even with ongoing research and incredible discoveries at the hands of skilled scientists, a planet where humans could create lives for themselves away from Earth has yet to be found. Keeping Earth in tip-top shape is clearly our best bet for now.